Growth is always a challenge, but there are lessons to be learned along the way. There's no reason to resist it, just accept it and embrace the process. Living things are always in a process of growing. Nothing ever exists the way it is or always has been. It is in a process of growth. Life itself is a combination of growths, which eventually result in a culmination of the changes. Everything is in a state of adapting to new needs and outside stimuli. No matter how resistant the living thing or the obstruction may be, the living thing will grow in spite of it. Growth can take various directions. A good example of this is to look at a tree. We have all seen trees that grew in the shade of a larger tree, but the smaller one would bend toward sunlight as it grew until it would reach it. Trees will also grow until they encounter an overhang on a building and again will grow outward and around it. Also, when a tree is planted by a fence, it will engulf the fencing into itself as it increases in diameter. Each of these is an example of the tree adapting to obstacles. People are no different. We too affect the way we grow. We are all constantly growing and making adjustments in our lives as our situations change. As our needs and responsibilities change, we reevaluate our required actions to accommodate the new positions. Sometimes we must change financial positions, physical locations, or even personal associations to achieve these needs. This is also true in business, though many feel the change must come from outside themselves. They believe their actions and attitudes are right and don't need corrected. Most times, inside us is the only place adjustments can be made. We must be like the tree and go a different direction to achieve our goals. We seldom like change, but if our desires and goals remain the same, we must grow another way. The result of this redirection will cause us to learn how to adapt to obstacles and make them easier to deal with the next time one arises. Always remember the trees when you're presented with a problem. So no matter how difficult growing may seem, it's a part of living, and it only requires the determination to achieve the desired goals. You may not always reach the sky the way you think, but you'll still reach it.